What is happening, guys, and welcome to another AC6 build video. Today I have Alpha 1. Alpha 1 was my very first mech that I started the game with. Obviously, he's evolved over the sessions quite a bit, but this mech was what I used to carry me through any time that I needed a mech, like I didn't know what to go to. He was kind of the mech I went back to. Like I said, he's evolved. He didn't always have that giant pulse cannon on the back. We had substitutes there. He didn't always have a laser lance. He didn't always have the giant laser gun. You know, I've obviously modified him, but he was the one I kept modifying throughout, and he was always somebody I could depend on whenever I needed just that mech that I just didn't know what to do. So, with that, we're going to go over him right now. For the right arm, I have the laser rifle, and you can play around with it. I've also used this one on some fights. It's better to have a faster fire rate. The mid-range one is just kind of all around good. This one just takes too long to get off. Plus, it's an arms overloads, so I had to put on different arms if I wanted to use this. This one I just found was the best bang for my buck by the end of the game. Left arm had to have the laser lance. This thing is just so fun to use. This is just, you get in their face and just pow, 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 pow. It's just awesome. And then on the back right, we have the Phasm 60E. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Up until we get the Phasm, we used just the regular laser cannon, but once we got the Phasm, obviously we had to use that. And on the back, we're just using Songbirds because Songbirds are just awesome. I hope they don't nerf these. These are just good to have on really any build that you want to make kind of a quality type with. You know, this is just something you can always depend on, a good old Songbird. For the frame, we are using the Melander head. I just like the way it looks. Also, it has a good just overall attitude stability, AP, system recovery. It's just all around good. For the core, VE40A, of course. I love this core. A lot of my builds use this core. It's just an all around fantastic mid-build core. For the arms, we're using the Melander C3. They just are all around great. They have a good firearm specialization. They also have a nice 2000 AP, so just a great look as well. And for the legs, we're using for Spring Chicken. So they're a little bit more tankier than your Mind Beta. Mind Beta are not really suited for this much weight, so we're using Spring Chicken. And you can also, too, if you wanted to do this, I've messed around with like making a bipedal build with this. It also works if you find the right legs. The reverse joints I feel are a bit more my play style. So I rolled with those. And for the booster, Lula 21E, this booster a lot of my builds have, it's just a go-to. FCS, we are using a mid-range assist on this, and a VP20C generator for this guy. And assault armor, just because obviously this is an aggressive playstyle mech. So, that's that. The paint style, you're probably wondering, is pretty cool, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was real happy with how he looked. But also, it's honestly very basic. It's nothing too crazy. I have a really cool pattern that I have on there, and I modified that with some colors, and it just ended up looking very war-like, but also very clean. Like, it just has a really cool aspect to it. No weathering, just pattern. So, I will upload him right now. So Alpha 1, my very first mech that I started the game with, I will upload him. And then let's take him out for a run in the arena, take it on Freud.
Final arena combat
This is all around just a fun mech to play with.
Activating combat mode.
See that range on that? That's just awesome. The laser lance is just so good. So yeah, just a really fun build. Very strong build. You can always depend on it. But yeah, hope you guys liked that. Hope you guys hope this build can you guys can use this build to your benefit. And if you liked the video, I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time. More coming soon.